Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is Tony Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Toss left to Elliott.
At the 30-yard line.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
Charvarius Ward.
A big run that time by Elliott. 45 yards.
1st down, Dallas.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Daniel Sorensen on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, the underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. Mecole Hardman up to midfield. He will take this all the way. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up the score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
Elliott, toss right.
7-yard line.
Elliott a 1st down and more. He's at the 40.
Bring it!
Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. Prescott now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Chiefs 10,
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. He's got the first down and more past midfield. There he goes left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 61 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll have a first down past the 40. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering. Covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Made back at the 47-yard line.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He is going to find Hill here. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Dancing to his left. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The 32-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Ezekiel Elliott on the
The
carry.
good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why wouldn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Room here to run. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Fights off the defender. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Mahomes going to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production.